Hello everybody and welcome to Fruits Basket Season 2, Episode 1 Anime Review. We're back! Oh god, it's been... I'm really hyped for this. I'm really excited. Welcome back if you're rejoining me from the first season, forever ago. It wasn't that long ago, but feels forever ago. And if you're here for the first time, howdy folks, as people over the sea say, America, thumbs up. Anyway, yeah, first episode. Sort of brought us back into it quite slowly. In the grand scheme of things, not too much happened, but it was more a reintroduction. Is that a good word? Like, hey, here's all the people again. Well, not all of them. A lot of them didn't show up properly. But you know what I'm saying? Here's back in the world. Here's Yuki being a Yuki. It was just nice to be back. You know, as I obviously might take me a few episodes to get back into it. Remember everyone's names, main characters. I'm probably good on that, but a few of the side characters might forget their names. So, at least for the first few episodes, I'm sure I'll pick it up again pretty quick. But yeah, anyway, let's jump into this first episode, see what went down and everything. Let's do this. We open up with Yuki getting spied on by everyone's favourite character, the fan club girl. She has a name, Mokoto, or Motoko. One of them, she's spying on him and is all jealous of Toru and everything. We see Toru. She doesn't show up much this episode, despite being, you know, the main character. But hey, it's fine. She doesn't need to. The other characters are fine too. Anyway, yeah, so she's spying on Yuki, being all jealous of Toru because Toru speaks to him. You know, like it's a hard thing to do. I'm just saying. But yeah, then there's that. For opening, the only thing I've written about the opening in my good old notes is there's a lot of walking. They walk a lot in the opening. That is a thing that happened, and that is all I have to say on that. Probably should have mentioned this in case you are new. I've not read the manga. Don't spoil or you'll get deleted. You know, that's just how it works. Toru then briefly recaps the first season. I do mean briefly. She was like, I met these guys, then I met all these guys, and then Kyo is a Charizard monster. That was kind of it. That was incredibly briefly what happened, obviously. Not exactly, but I'm not paraphrasing. Paraphrasing, that's a word we'll use fine. Summer break's coming up, we find out from Shigure. This little first scene with the four of them just chilling in the house, really liked it, because it was just like, not, this is normal, you know? Kyo and Yuki get into a fight, Toru waving an iron in their face. It was like, oh yeah, nice to see you back. Really like that. Well, no, it wasn't the first scene, but you know what I mean. First-ish scene. It was definitely good. Yuki heads off to school. Shigure calls Kyo dense and everything because he clearly insinuates, "Hey, hurry up and get to it, you two." And Kyo's like, "What? I don't understand you, old man." It's pretty funny. But yeah, then on Yuki's way to school, he's like, "Damn it, I know I'm lame, Kyo." And it's like, "Oh, Yuki, you're not lame. I like Kyo. I'm Team Kyo. Yuki's not bad. Yuki's fine." At first, I really didn't like him, but he's grown on me. He definitely grew on me. Oh, Yuki, you've done well. You've done well. Anyway, more shenanigans going on with the Yuki fan club. They ask the Prez Makoto now. I'm gonna make sure I wrote this down right. I can't find it. I'm gonna assume I got it right. Makoto. Basically, hey. In Yuki's new student council thingamajig, they're gonna be any girls because we can't be having that. Can't have any more girls near Yuki because just in case, basically, we've already, you know, there's already one intruder got in too close for comfort, so we don't want no more. And President just doesn't want to say. They get into a little Yuki off. Is that a good word? That's what we're gonna use, a Yuki off. Then later on, they're walking past. Those three delinquents show up to see Uo. Hana scares the Yuki fan club. Good stuff all around for that. The fan club gets their. They are like sort of comedy-ish, aren't they? It's fine. Other than the main one. The main one actually had Motoko. I've forgotten her name. I'm so sorry. I think it's Motoko. She actually got a bit more stuff later on this episode, so that's good. Yuki arrives at the school to do his duty, basically, and he arrives in a room. The room is an absolute state. There's a girl in there. She probably did it. She doesn't want to get touched by Yuki, which immediately made me think that's a Zodiac. After this episode, don't think she is. But that was my immediate reaction. It's kind of funny how that is now the immediate. You know, it's been burned into my brain as like probably one of the Zodiacs. So, hey, I'll take being wrong. It's fine. There's also a dude called Manabe sleeping in the closet. He's a character. The girl is called. I wrote it down. Kuragi, and I believe they're the two that we saw at the very end of the first season. Just their backs or something. Was that them? I think that was them. I can't actually remember full on though. He's going to be the vice president. She's going to be the treasurer, and the look on poor Yuki's face. Sorry, was just. He was like, what have I agreed to? He was like second guessing every decision that led him to that moment. And you know what? Can you blame him? They weren't exactly the most inspiring people. Makoto thinks he's done a good job. This is the president now. Picking these two, and Yuki just has this look on his face like, why? Manabe kidnaps Yuki after the introductions and whatever else. You can say it's not a kidnapping, it kind of was. Basically, then he starts talking about how the student council has like another name, and it's basically like Sentai, which I think is like Power Rangers. So there's that. They were talking about that earlier. Then he starts what I could only... It seemed like he was flirting, but Yuki took it as an offense, and he was like, I may have a girly face, but I'll still knock your lights out. He doesn't actually say that, but I'm you know, don't annoy poor Yuki. He'll like, he's the rat, right? Or the mouse rat. He'll nibble on your fingers and eat your cheese. Or something. I have no idea. Turns out, Yuki gets mad at this, as I said. Don't think Manabe is malicious. I just think he's an idiot, you know? He says things that offend people, not because he wants to offend people, but because he's just an idiot, you know? He's not... Maybe that's the wrong word. That's definitely the wrong word. Like, so he's bad at social cues or something. I'm not too good on what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? He's not a bad guy, is what I'm trying to say. Just had bad luck. Let's go with that. Best Spider-Man movie? Spider-Man 3. That's what that's quoting. The Sandman. Don't know why I remembered that, to be completely honest with you. But anyway, yeah. Then Yuki goes back to the room. Kuragi has cleaned up the room spotlessly. She's just shoved everything in the cupboard, basically. As, you know, everyone who, as their kid, didn't want to clean their room knows exactly what she was doing. Because I got stuff to do. I don't have time to pick my t-shirts off the floor, you know. He never found out what they were actually doing in the room, oh Yuki, which I guess that's a mystery for another day. Maybe they are bad, who knows. Then the fan club girl, Motoko, I think. She remembers the first time she met Yuki, and it's nothing special. They just said hi, basically. I was expecting more, but actually no I wasn't. It seemed very shallow. So the fan club has a genius plan. They didn't get any information out of the president, so we'll just raid the room, and that's what they do. They get a lock-picking specialist from the fan club. I guess they've got all types in the Yuki fan club. But no, the door wasn't locked because Yuki was in there looking over some paperwork or whatever else, you know, important people stuff. And so they stay and talk to him for a bit. She freaks out for a bit and asks what he has for breakfast, and then he explains, here's what I had for breakfast. And they get disappointed that he had natto for breakfast. Don't know what natto is, but they didn't think it was weird. I thought it was weird that Yuki had it. I guess it's like normal people food, and they expect him to eat all refined, I guess is what they're thinking, which is, you know, fair enough. He calls her formal speaking cute, which she then not takes offense to, but she's like, oh, Yuki would have never done that. He's smiling more. That's bad because it wasn't me. It was that bitch. Toru, I would never call her. I felt bad saying it even as another character because she's a bloody angel. But yeah, then she gets mad, runs away because she knows she's mad at Toru, basically. And then she says, "Hey, I hate all women that get near Yuki." And I'm like, "Wow, okay, you're a jealous person. I do not support you." But yeah, then she's like, I hate myself the most. I'm like, oh, that's right. Everybody like makes me feel sad in this show in the best possible way. I was like, even you're going to do it too. Oh, like that. Man, feels already. Just because she hates herself for feeling that she hates everyone, you know, just because they're near Yuki. It's like, oh, I wish you had like a better first meeting with him. Just so, you know, it wouldn't seem so, what's the word? Selfish? Is that the right word? Maybe not. You know what I'm trying to say, like, better reason other than, oh my god, that's Yuki. Oh, you know, like that. Nah. Need a bit more than that. But, you know, at least she feels bad about hating everyone. That's a plus. Yuki follows her, and they get to know each other a bit better. Yuki lets out that, hey, I do kind of like that, like, she's got this, like, idealistic view of him. And he's like, actually, no, I barely keep my cool a lot. I freak out a lot. I'm not this perfect person you make me out to be. It's sort of leaning towards that way, and I hope they do more with that, because that could be quite interesting. You know, getting to know the real Yuki would make this one. Maybe she'll like him even more after that, but, you know, who knows? Not me, that's for sure. She knows Toru is to thank for him changing and everything, but then she tells him, hey, I'm not going to give up yet. And I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. You have a rivalry going. Toru's not really aware of any of this. She's just like, yeah, whatever. Later on, Yuki tells Toru all this crazy stuff that's happened to him today, and, you know, fair enough. And then when he says also, when Manabe called him interesting, he was a bit happy about that, because no one had said that before. And Toru looks him up a little bit weird and is like, alright dude, whatever. Basically, tough and fun times ahead, which during this last little bit with the song playing, they show like a bunch of different characters doing things. Probably should have paid more attention to what they were all doing. If I'm going to be completely honest, I haven't wrote anything down. I think Akito was in one, and oh yeah, his few appearances so far have made me angry. So in a good way, in a you're not meant to like this guy kind of way. It was good. But anyway, that was the end of the episode. I talked for a bit longer than I actually intended to, too. But I enjoyed it. It was good. I'm glad it's back. It's going to be another highlight of my week every week, is what I'm trying to say. I really enjoyed the first one. Really enjoyed this. If you have read the manga, how many seasons do you think this will get? I think people probably told me when season 1 was coming out. That was a long time ago. It wasn't, as I said at the beginning, but it was. So there's that. How you enjoying the first episode? Let me know that too. Is season 2 going to get absolutely mental in a good way? Is it going to make us all cry in a good way? Don't answer these questions, manga readers, by the way, because, you know, I want it to be a surprise. But that's what we're all looking for, innit? It's going to happen. I can just feel it in my bones. Even as just an anime only, my bones are like, ooh, preparing the tear ducts. It's going to happen. Anyway, I think I'll wrap up here. Can't think of too much else to say. Thank you, everybody, for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing and stuff for more reviews. It would help me out immensely. I will see you next week for another episode of this. See you then. Take care. And bye, guys.